Annabelle Stanley has the unique distinction of being exceptional in a class of exceptional people. I admit I didn't have a lot of expectations of her because I knew her parents even before she arrived. And yet Annabelle in my class has become that person who I go to for whether or not my teaching is understandable. I see Annabelle, and if she's getting it, I know that it's ultimately getting across. She is always willing to help other people in that class, even if she shouldn't be necessarily. And she is invariably doing the right thing for the right reason. Take Annabelle, a person who's doing exceptionally well in one of the hardest classes that a freshman can take, and add to that her efforts on the volleyball court, her efforts outside the classroom, and it's just very easy to see what makes Annabelle Stanley just such an exceptional person as well as an exceptional student.
Hi, I nominated Houston Gonzalez for Leader of the Pack because he is without a doubt one of the hardest working students I have in my freshman algebra classes. He comes in with a positive attitude. You couldn't ask for more. It's infectious to those around him. He makes sure he asks questions, which what more could a teacher want? A student that's motivated, positive attitude, and constantly asking questions to make sure that he knows what he's doing. So that's why I nominated Houston, because in my mind, he definitely shows Leader of the Pack, Coyote Pride qualities. He's an awesome student. Thank you.
I recommended Zoe. She's the kind of kid who will do anything for anybody. And she's really brilliant and very creative. We're so lucky to have her as part of our FBLA leadership team, and I'm very proud of this girl. Congratulations, Zoe.
Do honor or credit to someone or something by one's presence, the definition of grace. You'll never guess, but I nominated sophomore Grace Schmidt for Leader of the Pack, who brings integrity to her namesake. This is her second year as a peer counselor and first year serving in the guidance office. She's also an officer in our club. Grace is a beautiful human being. She leans into leadership, making those around her better. She's usually the first to volunteer for a task, shows not just great initiative, but also great creativity. She's willing to take her ideas and make them happen. One of the things I admire most about her is that she doesn't complain or put others down in her work, even if she takes one on the chin from her peers. She's got energy, enthusiasm, and a true love for helping others. She's a kid I deeply admire, and I'm grateful I get to work with and advise.
There are so many tremendous coyotes on our campus that do amazing things every day. But the reason why I nominated Hayden for this is because of not only what she does, but how she does it. She has an energy that is infectious, a smile that can light up the room. Whether she's volunteering at Oakwood or contributing significantly to student council, she always has a smile on her face. And that's the kind of energy that draws people towards her. And that's the kind of energy that creates such strong leadership. So all I have to say is that I learn from Hayden. And if an adolescent is teaching me something about choosing my attitude, then that should be acknowledged. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am to be able to interact with Hayden on a regular basis, because she makes my life better with her positive attitude. And that's why I nominated her.
I've been blessed with having Riley Perkins in my class this semester in my college algebra honors. She is one of the most hardworking, dedicated, caring students that I've had in years at Centennial High School. Riley excels in everything she does. She goes above and beyond what is expected of a student in an algebra class. She is a perfectionist, and she continues to work hard morning, noon, and night. She comes in for tutoring as necessary. She's just an unbelievable student and very deserving of the Coyote Pride of the Pack Award. Congratulations, Riley. Thank you.
Olivia Dow is an amazing young woman and Coyote. She's a member of National Honor Society, of CEN Ren, that's Centennial Renaissance, and a part of the varsity volleyball team. But to me, she's most known as one half of my editor-in-chiefs on the yearbook. And what more can you say about Livy than just she's a wonderfully warm and special individual. She always greets and helps each other with a smile and respect. She epitomizes what it means to be a coyote. I can't begin to tell her how much I care for her and, more importantly, how proud I am of her. Livy, you deserve being leader of the pack, and I am definitely very proud of you.
On the behalf of me, Mr. Steele, and Mr. Mash, we have all nominated Mark LeBaron for the Coyote Pride Award. Mark LeBaron has demonstrated Coyote Pride in my class personally with being a awesome student, awesome leader. He took over the repair of the drywall in our classroom, and it looks awesome. It's one of the best drywalls on campus. And he, not without question, not with being asked, he just decided to do it. And I've noticed that with him in every single one of his classes. I see him in engineering with Mr. Steele, always the one, always taking charge, always becoming the leader. So if he has any questions, he always asks it. He doesn't try, he knows his limits, and that's what's awesome about him. The same thing goes with Mr. Mash's class. Always taking charge, always becoming a leader, and always never belittling any student. Always helping them out no matter how much the student is struggling.